Wow. Hi, good morning. Not morning, good afternoon. It is technically past noon. This is what I get when I'm used to streaming at 10 a.m. But hi! I'm assuming I can be heard over the dulcet tones of Kirby. Hello! Okay, good. This stream is gonna be fun because it's gonna be a lot of me being like, I'm pretty sure I tested everything to be good, but you will all tell me and hear and see with your eyes if it's also good. But hi, good morning. This has been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming that I've been meaning to get this what I'm calling version 3.0 launched. We have a new overlay finally, new sprite, new screens as you can see. This is our new starting soon screen. Stuff is gonna be more refined as we go on, so like I'm gonna fiddle with the timer stuff a bit more, and I might make that a regular thing, like having a pre-stream timer and stuff like that. 30 already. What an old man. Oh. No. So the alerts are gonna probably get refined as we go on. We might see them today and stuff. The alerts are gonna get a little refined. Some of the redeems might get refined. And if you're looking at the redeems and you're thinking, oh no, why is there only one redeem? Where did all my funnies go?
Hi!
Oh, hi! Thank you! Thank you, my Peppermint327. Hello!
Hello? Hi.
Yes, so the hello redeem is back, and it also says hi in chat now. That's kind of for people who are like lurking. If they want to be like hi, but they're not gonna chat, then they can use the sound redeem. I can say hi, and there's a little message in chat that says hi for them as well. So, I'm wondering if I should switch over to the sprite and then start all my rambling, or ramble on the strings. I'm gonna switch over to the sprite. We're gonna go look at Pixel with our eyes. So we'll go over to hi. So this is the new chat screen. I never used a chatting screen much on the old overlay, but chat's so tiny. I might have to fix that as well. But yeah, so we're also gonna end up fiddling with Pixel and like the sensitivity of the mic and stuff like that. Because I think now it's a little, needs to be a little more sensitive so that he bounce when I talk and I don't have to talk super loud. So one sec. We're gonna do this live. Let me just slide his sensitivity down a bit more. Okay, that should be better. Anyway, new Pixel sprite. There are the alts that I show on Twitter that I will also show off here, but I'm gonna ramble for a sec about about like the new stuff, the new things I did. A lot of stuff is, I mean, stuff looks visually different, but like I ended up putting a lot of work into like a bunch of new things, so we're gonna talk about that. Love the new model, thank you! Oh, I'm so happy I finally made his new phone, because his new design, the 3.0 design, has been like public for fucking like nearly a year now. Any art I've drawn of him in the past year, he's been in this design. So like, everyone knew this was coming. It was just a matter of me putting everything together. Because I knew going into the next sprite, like the new update and stuff, I wanted to escape Pixel being trapped in chibi art style hell. Because like all of my sprites for him up until this point haven't really been in my normal art style. He's always been like just a little chibi dude, which is great for him. It's good for him, great even. But I think it was finally time to like have a sprite that was in my actual art style, that was like rendered nicely, and he has proper eyes and all that fun stuff. So I'm very happy with him. I think he's super cute. People who are familiar with different tools that folks are using for streaming nowadays probably have quickly realized, based on the bouncing and the everything, that Pixel is now being done via PNG Tuber Plus. He used to be on V.2. Oh. It wasn't until this moment that I realized that I don't know how to say that program's name. V.tube? We're gonna go with that. He used to be run on V.tube as GIFs. He was GIFs in that program and stuff like that. And now he is just fully a 2D PNG asset in PNG Tuber Plus, and with the wonderful, fun little things that you get to do, he's now bouncy and very cute. It's a good mix. The little hair floof is great. I knew immediately when I was like trying to think of how I wanted to separate the layers and everything. I was like, well, I don't have to go too crazy, but it's very important to me that his little bangs bounce because it's very important to me. So yeah, a lot of stuff has very similar physics, but the hair and the earring have their own little things. I'm gonna probably do the glasses later. I'm thinking about it. I think the glasses maybe should do a little wiggle, so that might be like a very small thing I do when I fiddle with stuff later. But Pixel's now done via PNG Tuber Plus, which also means we get to do the costumes, which is very cool. And I'm just happy PNG Tuber Plus doesn't like make my PC explode. That's a very good plus. Not that the previous program did, mind you, but like, I don't know, this program runs very well given the amount of shit I put into it. And that's nice. Alerts are done via Twitch now. So like the alert boxes that appear on screen are done via Twitch. They're gonna get refined a little bit as we go on. I might make more unique pixel art and everything like that, and like some fresh stuff to use as the alert stuff. But we'll see. And then all of the redeems and a bunch of stuff is gonna be done through Mix It Up, which I had heard of from other streamers before, but I never actually looked into it. And then I started like setting up stuff for it. I was like, oh my god, this is so much better than what I was using before. VTuber Plus is very resource efficient for what it does. It does! It is! Pardon. It is! It's super cool. Because VOTube, I tried to at one point have a master sprite with Pixel that had his costumes in it, like the Halloween costume and any of the costumes I had done in the past. I was thinking of having them in like one master sprite so I could hotkey between them or something. And it was so chunky. Like the second you start adding more toggles or expressions and stuff like that, it gets pretty chunky quickly. To the point where like there was a point where the past Pixel sprite, he has emotion toggles. Not that I used them much. He did have them, but it like because I didn't end up using them much or didn't have the capability to do so, I just stripped the sprite of everything but the basic expression so it didn't blow up my computer. I might have to look into what you're using then. It's pretty good for channel point redeems. It's nice. I enjoy it a lot. It has good customization, neat features. I find it quite easy to set up. This is good. I'll send you a link to it at some point. It's the same thing you did for redeems. Yeah, no, this is good. I like this new one. Oh yes, BB has freckles now. BB's gotten a redesign. Does Mix It Up work for simulcasting? I hear everyone talking about it. I honestly don't know. Before I forget, I'm also just pulling something up in the meantime. I think I have a graphic of BB's new design. Not a proper one, but like one that exists, I suppose. Oh, you want to see him? Here, 1 second, let me close some tabs. Let me just turn my tablet to you. Jay's here and wants to see the new boy, so he bounced now. He has little hair bounce, earring bounce. Yeah! Yeah! I still need to show the other costumes and other toggles of him. Yeah, what's up? Make him bounce again, yeah.
Oh, I was actually, like...
Oh, you thought his, whatever it's called. I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, his little...
Yeah, I, like, the one of the costumes you...
Oh, because it's the little clover, yeah. I was also talking about how I think I should make the glasses bounce, so I think I'm gonna go in and do some tweaking. So the glasses are already its own layer, so I can, like, do them separately. I'd have to go into the hair and, like, separate the little puff-ups. The little... God, there's a name for it. It's like an anime hair thing. It's like... a Hage? Something? It's like A-H-O-D-G-E. Does any other person here know what I'm talking about? But his little hair thing that's... Thank you. His little hair thing that sticks up. Yeah, I think I should animate that too, honestly. I think that's a good idea. Just very bouncy, fluffy hair. That's the goal.
That was our J cameo of the day. Just give me a thumbs up. But I think I was talking about BB getting a redesign. He does. So for folks who may not have seen, BB has a humanoid design now. He has had it for a while, but version 3.0 is like the official debut of that, even in like Pixel lore and stuff like that, which we obviously don't have a lore video today, but I do plan on making a goofy little video that's basically Pixel in character doing a fucking PowerPoint presentation about like the lore that has happened since I've started streaming. And then someday we're gonna get a little lore video for past Pixel, pre-debut Pixel, one might say. So BB got a human redesign, as some folks. Oh, it's so fucking large. So there he is, BB beloved, brother beloved. But to match BB getting a redesign, sorry for covering chat by the way, for BB getting a redesign, his little marshmallow form has also gotten an update. Previously BB was just yellow with like little yellow blush marks. He's actually designed after Discun, which was the Japanese Famicom mascot, I believe, in some promotional material. I believe it was Discun. Discun's like all yellow and stuff like that, but BB was based off that simple, cute, square kind of shaped guy. And with his redesign implementing more colors to him rather than him just being like yellow themed, I decided his little marshmallow form deserved the same. So now he has his freckles as his little yellow things. His hands are blue and his little feet are red. I think I have the concept art on here still. Yeah, here we go. So I ended up mixing these two options together to make the newbie. I'll answer that in a second. He's hot. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. I have explained this in the past. But I ended up mixing these together because I think the common consensus was that giving him the colored eyes in marshmallow form was a little too much. And I felt it didn't give him the same stupid look if he had the piercing eyes. So we went with the freckles to convey his freckles that he has in person, but we kept the eyes the dark color and stuff because I think it just suits him better as a cute little guy. And now that we've talked about BB, I will actually turn on text-to-speech. BB text-to-speech is still a thing. He doesn't play the sound effects anymore. That quirk of my previous setup is gone. BB isn't opening his mouth and screaming sounds at us, but he is still text-to-speech. Little guy. Let me go and turn that particular reward on, because I have a lot of them just kind of turned off for the sake of chatting and oh my god, my voice is disintegrating already, and not getting distracted. But we will gradually turn on more of these, especially when we switch to my other scene for like normal stuff. Let's see. Chat text to speech. There we go. So BB's back on, so he should be working. I tested him beforehand, and BB can talk still. People can make him say things for points, and yeah, he has the same voice and everything. A lot of stuff carried over. He's still the same little voice and everything. That will not be changing. Real quick, also, why did you make him hot? You people asked for that. I will not be held accountable for you people. Forever ago, when we were talking about when I designed him on stream, I will not be held accountable for people telling me to make him hot. I will not be held accountable for that. I will find the stream if I have to. That is not. Don't say that like you don't enjoy the fact he's hot. I like drawing him, but I'm not down bad for him like you people are. That man is my brother. For all intents and purposes, that man is designed to be Pixel's sibling. I am not down bad. Legitimately, I have drawn so many shitposts and like things that I haven't shared that is just like defining Pixel and BB's like sibling relationship. And they're fucking awful. They are the worst kind of siblings. Are you also a marshmallow? No, I'm a computer program, thank you very much. BB is too, he just looks like that. I guess I should explain. So the lore reason, in summary, that BB can be humanoid now is that he has admin permissions. That's unofficially what that design is called. It's called admin permissions because it basically means that BB can do more things on the computer, so to speak, like Pixel can, which means that he also gets to like not be a tiny shitty little program. He's a cool program now. He's at like the same level as Pixel, basically, meaning he gets a humanoid form. That is the TLDR on that lore. Oh, God. Let's see. So we've gone over... Let's see. I'm using Mix It Up for a lot of stuff now. I'm using Twitch for my alerts now. I'm like doing like a... Oh, BB! Yes, he's being run from via VTS-Pog. Another popular, beloved program in the community right now for text-to-speech pets. BB is being run through it. So in case folks are curious, he is run through VTS-Pog. Now, I suppose what I should do next would, I guess, be show you guys the other costumes, right? That's like the proper thing to do. So they've already been seen, but I can show them in motion a little bit with the fun little bounces and everything. So, a like slight alt off of the main Pixel sprite is, I mentioned this on Twitter, there's a jacketless option. So I can have the jacket off and stuff. Because I draw Pixel with the jacket off a lot, and I'm like, well, I might as well make that an alt, because like, I don't know. I have him rocking jacket off a lot, so yeah. The main sprite has two alts, jacket on, jacket off. The glasses stay on though, I need them to see. So the glasses will not have a toggle because I enjoy having eyesight. You know what, just recently my glasses were hanging on by a thread, one of the screws that held one of the arms on. Be careful with how you say Jack. No, we run it. I don't care. I'm not the children, you are. Oh, fucking hell. This sucks. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, my fucking glasses broke in person. Just one morning, I picked them up to go to work, and it didn't even fall off. When I picked them off the shelf where I keep them when I sleep, I picked them up and the arm was already off. It wasn't like I grabbed it and then like, oh, it fell off, oh no. Like, no, I picked it up and the glasses came apart. I was like, oh, wowzers.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Hello. Hello, Tempest Woof. Hello, hello. Welcome in, we're on the rambling stage. While I show off, start going through the alts. And I got distracted because I was telling a story about how my glasses beefed it last week. But the glasses stay on during streams, as alluding to. Yeah, alright. So yeah, we have the main design with the jacket on, second design, which is just the vest. And then next up in the rotation of designs is our first proper alt design, which is Digital Casanova. Digital Casanova is a lovecore kind of themed design I made for an illustration I did for a Valentine's Day like a year or two ago. And it's back. It got redesigned. I normally just listen at work. Very fair. Thank you for the lurk. But yeah, Digital Casanova got a redesign. And it's very cute. I will say that I don't have the secondary version of Digital Casanova, because this is the main one. And then I also have the version where his hair is down and stuff.
I don't think BB's Texas first week worked, maybe? I heard him. Did you guys not hear him? Wait a minute. Maybe he got drowned out. Are you quiet, BB? I heard him. Wait, let's do a test. Let me test him. Cause that way no one wastes their points. Let me stare at him. He isn't working. His audio's not coming through. I cannot believe this. Wild. Okay, wait, I just did a thing. Let's see. Don't mind the rapid. He's feeling lazy. He's not feeling lazy. He's specifically talking to me, which doesn't help.
Can I speak now, please?
Oh, okay. OBS is saying his audio came through that time. How was he? Was he loud? Was he quiet? I could fix him. Yes. Okay, awesome. It did work, but yeah, OBS didn't have the right audio thing set up. He sounds good? Okay, awesome. He's like a little quiet for me, but that's not too bad because I can just read back what he was saying to me. I can like about to say a lot of audio mixing stuff will eventually have to happen, but it seems to be pretty alright right now.
Beep beep boop beep.
Hey Star. Beep beep boop beep. I'm a sucker for the Justin voice. I don't know what it is about Texas Speak Justin, but I'm obsessed with him. It's my favorite voice. But yeah, so we have Digital Casanova back from the grave and redesigned. I will just be rotating through the costumes randomly through streams. For some streams it'll be the default, or Jacket Off, or Digital Casanova. Just kind of what I'm in the mood for, you know? I'm definitely gonna be streaming with Digital Casanova for whatever I do for Valentine's Day. Or like around Valentine's Day, you know? For sure. I mean, that's what he was built for, right? And then the last costume we have for right now is another old alt that got redesigned and is coming back properly. Nekopara's stream. I have not promised that I am doing that, and I really don't know if I want to. Maybe, hey, what if I want to stream with my boyfriend for Valentine's Day? Did you ever consider that? Oh, just kidding. I would never make Link stream with me on Valentine's Day. That's Pokemon movie night, I'll have you know. So the last one is Power Saver, which got redesigned as well. Power Saver was originally a costume, looked completely different, was a costume that I had for Pixel for Art Fight. He's sleepy as hell. Yeah. I actually have to give credit where credit is due. The direction for this alt becoming what it was is actually kind of because of Ollie. For folks who might be in the community or like have lurked on a lot of streams, a friend of mine, Ollie Dolly, I believe on Twitch, did art of the old Power Saver design for Art Fight, you know, the art trading thing. And it was him sleeping under a tree. And it was just so cute, very green stuff, but something about just like the little dude sleeping, I was like, EP boy, you have a leaf on your head, are you a Pikmin? God, I hope not. I like water. I want to be able to drink it and not fucking die. But anyway, Ollie kind of inspired the new direction of having it be like fully just Power Saver sleepy times. And so he's in little PJs, a little sleep mask. You can be a blue Pikmin, there you go. What if I want to be green? I'm so green. Very good design, good PJs. Oh, you know what I should do? I'm so sorry. I should actually probably show some of you guys the full character sheets for these designs. Because I realize some of you guys might only be seeing these designs now and haven't seen the actual references for them on Twitter. Because these sprites are only half bodies, so there is a little bit more to the designs that you guys don't get to see. So let me just really quickly, actually, kind of show these off alongside their references. I'm gonna cover chat up like a little bit. Just an itty bitty bit, guys. Yeah, it works. So, this is the reference sheet for Pixel's main design, version 3.0. Very good, very fun. Oh, I'm fighting ads off of a stick. Be gone, beast.
let me finish my ramblings before an ad attacks us. But here's Pixel 3.0 in the flesh, both designs, both jacket on and with just the vest. Paul, look what you've done to me. I can't say jacket off anymore because I'm scared you're gonna start snickering like a child. I have to edit my lexicon real quick because you've ruined me. Oh god. Anyway, this is one sec. I am being told. Where is... I'm so confused. Sorry, OBS is telling me there's an asset sitting here that is actively not here. Stop it. Don't use BB for this. Let's see. Next up, Digital Casanova. This is Digital Casanova's full reference, so he has a funny little belt and funny little pants as well. And when I was saying earlier that I didn't do an alt for the secondary design, that would be the other one here, where his hair's down and he's always all fluffy. I haven't done an alt for that yet. if there's demand for the other version of Digital Casanova with the hair down and stuff, I'll see what I can do. But for now, I went with the main run. Oh, the similarities to BB with the hair down. Yeah! Sorry, I'm really happy you pointed that out. It's on purpose. I am trying to find ways to make BB and Pixel look kind of alike, but not super obvious. So there's like the hair color and stuff, but I'm trying to give them minor similarities in their designs. But yeah, that was on purpose. He kind of looks like BB with his hair down. And a much shorter and fatter BB. As it is with siblings, you just take the first sibling, the older sibling, and you just make them shorter and either slightly thinner or slightly wider, and it's like, boom, there you are. That's how it is with me and my sister in real life. You just take her and, you know, put it a little to the left. And then last is Power Saber. Power Saber is very simple and I love him for it. Whoop, there we go. There we are. So this is Power Saber. Power Saber has the t-shirt, the little sleep pants, the socks. He's just an eepy little guy. I love all the alts a lot, and there will be more added as time goes on, because there is a Pokemon trainer design for Pixel that I've been fiddling with over time that I might make into a proper alt, especially if I want to play more Pokemon games, which I do plan on doing. Not just Nuzlocke, like actually play a Pokemon game for real. So since that's in the back burner, that might be one that I decide to debut at some point. There's Katamari Pixel, which you can see in the starting soon screen, the art by the lovely artist who designed him. I have something I want to do with that design as well that I might make an alt, just a special one, you know? And I don't know, I have a lot of ideas for alternate sprites and costumes. Not all of them will be like around all the time. Some of them might be like one-time series, one-time stream things. But I want to experiment a bit more and make more costumes and fuck around with that. Oh hell yeah, Pokemon. If I want to integrate, I do miss it, Nuzlocke or otherwise. I really want to do a proper playthrough. So I want to enjoy like the fun of a Pokemon game without worrying about death every step of the way. I'm thinking of a Pokemon Yellow playthrough in particular for folks who might be interested. I love Game Boy games, and Pokemon Yellow holds a soft spot in my heart. So I'm considering a Pokemon Yellow playthrough. But for costumes, new ones might rotate out. I might like bring new designs for it as I get ideas. There's gonna be specialty sprites, all that kind of fun stuff. I have a few ideas brewing that I wanna fuck around with. We'll see what the Halloween costume is this year, because last Halloween, for some reason, everybody said they hated my costume, and they're like, oh, Pixel, I'll make you a new costume so you never have to use the old one again. And like, what is so bad about it? Like, really, I'm trying to pull them up, because like, I can't believe people would be so... Oh, that's the wrong spot. The old sprite, Jesus. I can't believe people would be so mean to me about it. What's wrong with him? Look him in the eyes and tell him what's wrong with him. It's perfect, it's scary. So for those who are unaware, this is the Halloween costume I've been using on the old Sprite. It is Bonzi Buddy, because canonically there is nothing Pixel finds scarier than malware. He's infiltrated the system. The amount, I loved the reactions I got every time it inspired such visceral emotions in people. It was so funny. Oh my god. So if no one can give me a better Halloween costume, or if I can't think of a better Halloween costume for this year with the new sprites, I'm just redesigning and remaking the Bonzi Buddy costume, and that is a fucking threat. If I can't think of something, if I don't get a suggestion, like heaven forbid, if I don't think of something better, it's just gonna be Bonzi Buddy again. I'm gonna remake him and I'll make it worse. I'll find a way to make it worse. Trojan virus or whatever. Nah. Bonzi Buddy virus. I was tossing around the idea of Clippy, because people also have like a nostalgia and a dislike of Clippy, but I feel like a Clippy costume, whatever I do as a Clippy costume, no matter what direction I take it, it will not inspire nearly as much horror as this fucking thing. Oh god, I didn't think this thing I slapped together in like 30 minutes 2 years ago would be so contentious, but like, it is universally hated. Twitterbot costume, that's kind of funny. Wait, that kind of has legs if I could think of how to do that. Oh god. So I think that's it. First up, next Halloween is the UR. Okay, I'll be honest, I was thinking of other, like, like, virus adjacent things I could dress Pixel up as. You're an idiot. I was literally doing research on it where I was like, how would I represent this? So I kind of started doing research on that while writing a script for a lore video, and I was looking up virus stuff for reasons, and and I did read about the You're an Idiot virus. There's also the not the Y2K virus or like event, but oh, it's escaping me. There's another one, similar vein, where I'm like, I'll have to look at it. It's like a famous one where it was like called a worm or something, and it did like nothing except just blow up a computer. Spam mail, maybe like a casino outfit for the whole you won $1 million bullshit. There's one called I Love You. Yes, I saw I Love You actually. Wait, I want to pull up I Love You. Virus. I read about I Love You as well. That might have been the one I was thinking of. Love Bug, yes. So, originally a Digital Casanova, when I was writing Pixel's lore and stuff, I was naming the costumes and everything. And, Pixel's not a virus. I will just say that right now about his lore. It's not like he's a secret virus or something. That's not quite how it works. But originally I was thinking of naming his alts after, like, alluding to different, viruses and bugs and stuff that were famous. But it wouldn't really fit because he's not a virus character. He's just a digital assistant program. BB, on the other hand, if I do make him... I haven't decided for BB because I want BB to have costumes as well. I haven't decided if BB is going to have the same costumes as Pixel, so like they'll be matching, or if I want to give him solely unique alt costumes kind of thing. So because Pixel has a Love Court costume, BB wouldn't have a Love Court costume, etc. But if BB does end up getting like matching costumes, I am definitely naming his like Love Core costume I Love You or Love Bug after the fucking like virus. I love the Love Bug virus. Yeah, okay, this was the one I was thinking of, the computer worm. Yeah, okay, I was thinking of Love Bug when I was talking about the worm virus. Oh, my music stopped, I just realized. Here, one sec. Animal Crossing. Blockbuster employee costume. Oh, I love that. That's also really good. One sec, I'm gonna write some of these down. Oh god. Alright, just so folks know, we have an ad starting here in about a minute.
So if you need to get water or anything while we continue the chat and I show things and we talk for a bit, now would be a good time to do it. In about a minute, we're gonna have an ad. Now let me write down some of these Halloween costume ideas just so I can scavenge for these later. Using my wonderful little notepad. Some of these ideas are really funny. Blockbuster in particular, something about that really speaks to me, so thank you very much for that, Tempest. Perfect, alright. So, before I forget, I should really turn on more of these beloved redeems. Let's see. Some of them only work on the other scene, but once people are back from the ad, we'll get into the new point redeems and stuff. I believe folks who are being sent to the ad realm as we speak. But it's a good time. A subtext costume. Oh, very good. I'll definitely have to put like some feelers out or something in September and like ask if folks are willing to give me ideas or something. Last Halloween, when the Bonzi Buddy costume kerfuffle happened, and people were like, I will draw you another costume so you don't have to use it. I literally went, bet, and I released like a base, the base that I use for Pixel's reference sheets. And I was like, alright, fuckers, put your money where your mouth is. Pretty please, if you're willing to give me something better, do it. And I did get one or two ideas or like suggestions from it. It was great. Oh my god, it was really funny. There was a really cute one that I don't have saved right now, so I couldn't pull it up. But it's extremely cute, and it was Pixel in sort of a oh, what's the word? It's escaping me, I apologize. But it was sort of like think how like in the Pokemon DLC there's that mask festival with folks with the masks and everything. It was kind of that. It was kind of that style with like a lion mask and stuff. Could put a point redeem for change costume. It's so funny you say that. There is going to be, I don't have it on for this stream, and I'm going to be turning on the rest of the redeems here in a second, but there is actually a redeem I have set up for people to pay the toggle between the costumes and stuff. Mix It Up can do that. I was fucking astounded when I found out Mix It Up could do that. I was like, that's awesome, that's so easy. So I do actually have that set up. So I'm gonna not turn on some of the redeems that only work on my other layout, my other screen, but I will turn on kind of just a bunch of the other ones. Let's see. Pet BB. Yippee. We'll turn on the throwing ones. They don't work as well in this scene, but they do work. OS crash. Check your email. Oh yeah, that one. There's a few more that I need to turn on, but they can't be used as well in this layout. Woe upon me. But we turned out a few more of them. So some of the sound redeems are back. Some of the old redeems have been like remade and stuff like that. A few of them have been pruned. So I was like, people don't use these that much. I don't know if they'll be missed or anything. So I pruned a few of them, so there might be some of the oldies missing. But I kept like some classics. People love Petting BB. People love like the Bonk and stuff is back. Yippee. Some of the sound redeems have come back. The throwing ones are back, of course. The classics, you know? So... So, okay, I want to show you guys something. I'm gonna redeem a throw real quick and just look at the things closely and see if you notice what I'm gonna point out. Okay, a few of them have it. Does anyone notice how they're like semi-transparent, some of them, or like some of them are missing colors? It's because with my new setup, it's put through a green screen filter, a chroma key for my redeems. Like I bundled a bunch of stuff together. So when you throw stuff at me, some of them are partially transparent or are transparent. My alerts are the same way. For some reason, blue is just murdered by my chroma key, so my blue alerts specifically come through like just barely transparent.
So I'm gonna have to fix that later, but I also, part of me is like, it's so funny. I kind of don't want to fix it. Oh, that one was opaque. Boring. But, but yeah, I might fix that, or I might just leave it, because similar to the delay on the explosion redeem, that just cracks me up as built-in scuff that I kinda don't want to fix. Oh yeah, speaking of the explosion, I didn't turn it back on yet, but I think people will be happy to know that I artificially put the pause back in. For folks who weren't here before, I had an explosion redeem that blew me up. Awesome. Using the software, like the service I was before for my redeems, the audio in the video would play extremely out of sync. So the GIF of the explosion would come up in a solid 4 to 6 seconds later. The actual explosion would play. So it became very effective at jump scaring me. So it became a beloved redeem from a few people. And when we were talking about like going into the new layout and how I was remaking everything, I mentioned that I promised that I would build the delay back in for people who loved it, because it was just so funny to me that I literally put a delay in. Here, you know what we'll do? We'll switch over to the other scene and I'll turn all of the redeems on and people can use them as they wish. Or perhaps I can go through a few if people like. We shall see. But let me switch over to the main layout for like, yeah, the main stuff. It's not super different, but I am very fond of it. Hello. I'm little now. Still little guy. Let's turn on the rest of the redeems. Some of them don't do anything special yet, like the stretching, hydrate, and everything redeems. Remember to save is still just a reminder. It doesn't have anything visual yet. Oh, I turned on a costume swap. I want to avoid that in this stream. But yes, the costume, I'll turn them on. I don't know if many folks will have the points to do them, but that should be all of the redeems now turned on so people can see the full new layout of the redeems. So we have the costume swaps and stuff like that. Some new redeems and stuff. And let me quickly, I was gonna talk about another thing, and that can be our background actually, once let's see. I would like you to, why will you not capture Firefox? Firefox is such a nice little program. Please be nice to me. No one should have enough for costume swap. It's not super expensive. It is on a cooldown also. Each one is on like a 30-minute, 1-hour cooldown. So people can't just spam them and fucking switch me between them at lightning speed. Window capture. What? We're doing this the scuffed way. Let me just, no one look at my hotbar. It's embarrassing. And by that I mean it actively spoils a project I'm gonna make. No one read the thing that says, pixel shed. Ah, fucking hell. It's fine. That's something I'm doing for my anniversary. Don't for my next streaming anniversary. That's a thing I'm gonna be making. no one make direct eye contact with it. I have a bunch of my game dev stuff also bookmarked right now. Oh god. Hello. Our background's gonna be my new website for the time being while I keep talking. Enjoy. Alright, so that is good. This is good enough. So, yeah, so this is the new stream layout. BB's still in the corner. Chat is now in the funny little floppy disk. I really like this layout. I know it's really simple, but I really like it. I think it's incredibly cute and fits the vibes TM very well. So I'm very excited about it. People might remember from Twitter, I went through a lot of overlay revisions. I went through like I finished one of them and I have the final numbers saved. If people give me a second here. I have 2 fully finished ones that I scrapped and didn't end up using. I finished them and then I scrapped them. And then there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8 designs that I made in the concept stage that ended up getting scratched. The overlay was like the last thing I finished because I was just so picky about it. And I just couldn't figure it out for some reason. But I've settled on this, and it hits the points that I want it to. A big thing is that I wanted what I'm actually streaming, whether it be art or a video or games, I wanted them to be bigger on screen. Not only because it's better for you guys to see more, I edit a lot of my videos into YouTube videos, and it would just help me a lot to have the actual content be bigger, and I just felt like it'd be better for everyone who's hanging out. I also changed how I did the windows a bit, so that way I could do other layouts with different, like, what's the word? Proportions. So I have like a 19:6 kind of screen. This is widescreen, which is because one of my monitors is fucking really wide. So if I screen share or like pull something that's on that monitor, it's like super long. So this fits those proportions. I have one for emulation, which is 4:3. And I have a DS layout as well for when the time ever comes for it. But I'm not gonna show it because I need to fix it because I really don't like it. I need to balance the proportions a bit better and figure out how I'm gonna do it. So I do have one, but I won't show it right now. Yeah. And then eventually there'll be like a BRB screen as I need it. There'll be, I now have a logging off screen. So that way I can say goodbye and everything, and then I can transition to the logging off screen for like a minute or 30 seconds or something like that. So that way people know the stream is ending, and so that way all my goodbyes or any of my closing comments don't get cut off in the VOD or anything. Because I noticed that was a problem, and I wanted to fix that as well. This layout was just a lot of me being like, I want it to look pretty, and also I need to fix a bunch of structural problems. So I did a lot of that. But yeah, let me head back over here to where we have a funny little background. So I basically just wanted to show folks that I have a website now. There's a command for it if you do ! Website. This is what will be linked. Oh my god, I didn't even talk about the new panels. God, there's so much shit. Okay, I'll go to Twitch in a second and pull up the panels and all that. But I have a new website. It links to me and everything like that. It's like a basic card with links and stuff like that. But it has like my portfolio in it for commissioning reasons, all the work I do. Wow, look at all that. As you can see, Pixel 3.0 hasn't been added to this, but I'll probably switch out the old Pixel with this one. There's projects which include like any designs I've been a part of. You hover and it tells you like what I did for it and the name of the design. I also have a game tab. That was a thing I did at the beginning of this year. I released a new game, playable comic, whatever people want to call it. But I have a new one of those. This year is definitely, I think, going to be a big game dev year for me. Because I didn't really do much of it before, and then working on this project, I want to make something beautiful, and finishing it in like a week. Like flipped a switch in my brain, I think. Because I already had a bunch of game concepts of varieties and stuff with different levels of development figured out. But then after I did this project and like got into it more, I've written, I think since the New Year started, I've written 3 or 4 new game pitches. Of varying complexity, of varying sizes, all things I could do like by myself realistically, and like, you know. So a few of them are for game jams that I want to be a part of. A few of them are bigger solo projects. But a lot of my time, I think, is going to be going to game dev. So I think I'm going to try and find ways to share that here, you know? I might be trying to do more bonus streams where I stream like concept art, or I'm gonna find ways to stream like coding or script writing. I might do that, just like work streams where like you guys can like kind of see what I'm working on, but I'll probably have like you remember the duck stream? Anyone remember the duck stream where I was coding in a tiny little corner where like BB is, and then the rest of the stream was Placid Duck Sim? Probably a lot of those streams could be coming in the future. So like what I'm working on would be visible when it comes to coding or writing. but the focus would be just chatting and having funny ducks or something on stream. But a lot of my creativity has been going towards game dev these just past like 2 months, really. So I want to lean into that and make more of that stuff. So I'm going to be learning how to use fucking RPG Maker, old and new. I'm going to be learning like how to develop visual novels in different ways. I have a lot of fun projects that I want to work on, and I'm going to transcribe notes and stuff because it's all just written in like a notebook I have. Just fucking like every like 8 pages there's a new game concept where I just word vomit the entire idea and as much details as I can on paper. Oh god. I think this year will be a year of game dev for me. I think that's what I'm gonna strive towards. So maybe less finished art and like stuff like that, but more so like stuff going towards bigger projects. We'll see how it shakes up, obviously, for like my free time and everything, but I think that's a goal, is more game dev and sharing that with you guys. It won't be refined, but it will be honest. Commissions. I have commissions open like all the time. I love doing commissions. I love drawing people's characters, which is why nearly every day I'll just like pitch fan art of a VTuber at them and be like, I like your character. That's what I've been doing recently. One of my favorite things is to just draw other people's characters nowadays. Used to make small games in RPG Maker like 16 to 20 years ago. Hey, Sheepy. And also, fuck yeah. I love old school RPG Horror Maker games. Like, that's kind of what I grew up on YouTube and everything. So I have one game concept that I think I'm gonna burn to the ground and rewrite completely, but one is specifically supposed to be made in one of the older RPG Maker engines as like a hurrah, a reference to like old RPG Maker horror type games. And then I have one game that I want to make in a newer version of RPG Maker, just because I think that'd be the easiest and most straightforward engine to do it in. But like, fuck yeah. I respect so many people who finish games, and I always did, but like, even more now as I've grown up and like I went to school for video game art and animation, and then like all this stuff. And the hardest thing is just sitting down and making stuff and like getting it done, because everyone worries about will it be liked or the perfection, which is literally what fucking this game was about, this comic, whatever you want to call it. I call it a game. Some people called it interactive media, which I think is just a weird way to say it's a game, but like it's splitting hairs in the most aggressive of ways. But that's literally what this was about, which kind of I think is why it flipped the switch in my brain, is it's literally just me making a note I wrote into myself about how I want to be able to make stuff, but I just can't fucking make anything because I don't think it's good enough, and just making it into something, and the whole point is like, fuck it, you know? Fuck it, we ball. It's part of the reason why I really wanted to make this game in just a week, because then I couldn't worry about it. You know, I had to worry about problem solving and making the art and being on schedule. I didn't have time to worry about if I thought people would like it or not, you know? Asset Makers really makes you emphasize the atmosphere. Hell yeah. Pixel art for RPG Maker is also easier than it seems. Yeah, that's a nice thing too about like, with RPG Maker, you can obviously, there's people who like fully customize the graphics. Then that's something you can do. You can make your own tile sets and all this shit, right? But there's also a charm in just taking like the pre-made assets, or like taking the bases and like, you know, going over the assets, which is something I kind of want to mess with. But yeah, I like making games. I want to keep making them, and I can believe I can make good games, and I just need to keep refining the skill, which is why I have so many like shorter game jam games, because they're just experiments to get better. Some of them I don't know if I'll actually be able to do during the game jam periods, so they might just become games I work on throughout the year and then post when they're done. Funny enough, there's actually a game jam that one of the games is for, and the game jam is like in a week and a half or something, and I have all my notes down, I have like concepts, I have a full outline of what I want done, and then I can just like try and do what I can in the week that the game jam is. But life is so chaotic right now that I'm like, I don't know if I can do it. So I might push it to October, because it's a horror game kind of thing. The sounds, fight intros, 200 camera dialogue picks, and much more. It's very good. I have 2 versions of RPG Maker. I'd have to pop open my Steam to see which ones I have, but one's like the old school that like, not Ib, like Mad Father and all of them, like that generation I think was made on. Ib might have been made on it too, but I don't think so. I think Ib's a different software. But yeah. Game dev is gonna be where a lot of my energy is going. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stream less necessarily. Sunday mornings are definitely my like play video games and have fun with friends time. So that's not gonna change. Sunday mornings will always, or Sundays in general, but Sundays will keep being my stream day because that's what I want it to be. But you could get bonus streams of like game dev or art or more of that stuff. Because I need to get back into drawing on stream, y'all. I fell out of it. I got too nervous. I got in my head about it. I was like, oh, I draw so slow. But nah, it's chill. People are nice, shockingly, and don't care. What I used to try doing is start an RPG Maker and then try to move into a 3D form. I did not like it in RPG Maker, and I could rework without spending hundred of hours on new models. Smart. God, sorry, that just reminds me, there is a fucking, like, PS1, PS2, 3D RPG Maker game, and I had it on PlayStation 3, and, like, God, that's insane. Sorry, that just brain blasted me. Yeah, it's like RPG Maker 3D or some shit. I don't remember who it was made by. I don't know. I might, oh God, I need to write another note to myself. I might try and see if anyone has pulled a ROM for it and I could emulate it, because I feel like the need to show people this shit. Like, that's just something baby me was trying to fuck around with and had no idea how it worked. And it was so in-depth. God, it was insane. I need to find this. I'm gonna find out it's like lost media or some dumb shit, probably. Which console? I think I played it on PS3 via the PSN store. Like, I bought it from there, but I'm pretty sure it was PS2. It was definitely a PlayStation. I think it was PS2. Because I think it was... Yeah, no, there's no way it was PS1. It wasn't very primitive. It was PS2. It wasn't PS3. I'm not for fucking sure. So I'm gonna say it was PS2. I think it was just called, like, RPG Maker 3D or something akin to that. So I'm just writing this note to myself to try and dig for that later. God, I'm gonna probably start experimenting with very silly stream ideas. Cause like, I've had a lot of stream ideas that I just haven't ended up doing because they're not very typical. Like, I wanna do a stream where we just read Nintendo Power. Because the first like 200 and something issues of Nintendo Power are online on the Internet Archive. This is a reminder that people should donate money to the Internet Archive. And anyway, I found out about it and I was checking it out and I'm like, man, I just want to do a bunch of streams where we just fucking read through old Nintendo Power. Because people who didn't read Nintendo Power or grow up with it or anything don't believe me when I tell them about the crazy fucking shit they got away with in those magazines. I own 3 of them. I own one from, God, 2008. I think it's 96 and 98. Don't quote me on that, I think I'm wrong. One's definitely from 2008. And anyway, I was showing someone like one of the older magazines of the 3 that I own. And just the shit, like the captions on some of the images, ugh. Didn't one of those ship Phoenix and Miles? Fuck, probably. God, I love Nintendo Power, it's so batshit, but I think going through some of the old ones would be really fun and just do like a proper reading of a bunch of just Nintendo Power. I think people would enjoy that. I think people should learn about Nintendo Power as a magazine because it was fucking bonkers. There's RPG Maker 2 and then RPG Maker 3. Both are various levels of 3D. Oh God. I wonder. Let's see. Wait, let me see if I can fucking... Cause like, I want to find... I think I want to say in my heart that it was, Is this it? No, it's not that. What the fuck? I remember the fucking cover art so vividly. Maybe it was 3 then. I'm like doing the research here in the background. Like, it is batshit. Like, no, it was neither of these. What the fuck? Wait, I might have found it. It was 3. Yes, it was 3. Okay. Let's see. Maker 2 is similar to Quest 64.
3 is more modern. Yeah, it was 3. This shit's crazy. I'm just gonna drop a link to an IGN article. There you go. Also, people will notice that as I hit numbers on my keyboard, my sprites will change, because the hotkeys are currently set to numbers. So if I hit them at all, I'll change, but that's just fun and funky. But yeah, like, that is the shit that I just had on my PS3 when I was like fucking 12. And I was just wandering around and like trying to figure out how it worked, and it's insane to me that that existed. But I think I'm gonna try, like, as I play more games, I'm gonna also try and do bonus streams best I can. They're in the ISO for it out there. There has to be. I'm glad there is, if that's the case. Could you imagine a modern fucking game dev? Could you even do that? Could you even... I'm like trying to remember how it worked. Like, do you think I could make a game in like an emulated version of RPG Maker 3 and then still get it to export or like do whatever the fuck it has to do to become a separate game, assuming it can even do that? This is a tempting stupid idea, but I don't know if I even want to fucking try. That program was not fun, but I was also like 12 and stupid. Oh god, but yeah, game dev streams, reading Nintendo Power, like watching shit. Like, I want to just do more streams and just do more shit, you know? So that'll be something to look forward to this year, now that the new shit, like the new layout and everything is done. Let's see, what other stuff's on the website that I want to go over? Probably the big VTuber button, but what else? So we did portfolio, it's just art and stuff. Projects is, like I said, designs and, pardon me, the games and the other things that I'm working on or being a part of. Commissions just takes you to my VGen page, because I do commissions. I enjoy drawing on occasion. Who woulda thunk it? The about isn't about me, kind of. I'm an artist, for folks who don't know. I'm Canadian, Atlantic Canadian. I have experience with 2D art, graphic design, character design, 2D animation. I also can do 3D modeling and stuff, but it's not a skill I've nurtured, so it's not one I advertise. But I know how to texture, model, animate, all that jazz. I went to school for it. But, yeah, and then just like I started Twitch in 2021. But I've been streaming in a variety of different ways since 2016. But the whole being a VTuber and being on Twitch thing was 2021. Yeah. I have a day job. I graphic design. And then in my free time, I do the everything else that I do when I'm done being out of my house for 12 hours a day at my job. Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm trans. I'm not straight. I'm massively autistic. I don't know how many people are new here and don't know this about me. But for folks who don't know about me, I kind of keep it pretty advertised in the open. So folks, like, know that I'm a trans creator, and know that I'm not straight, and know that I'm, I don't know, down with the sickness, whatever you want to say about me. But yeah, this card exists for people to go to learn about me, and get my other social media and stuff. Just the basics. I literally didn't have one of these before, and another thing I didn't have was like a VTuber thing, so I have that on there too. This is a section of the website that is kind of separate from the rest of it. As you can see, there's not really a way to go back to the main bit once you get here. But there's a VTuber section now. So not only does it link to all my relevant social media and my email and everything, and is themed around Pixel's yet to be formalized / videoed lore, there's character profiles for the lore. Wowzers. So now you can find a summary about Pixel, and you can get reference images for all the costumes and everything. I did put a note on Pixel that's like, please stop drawing him thin. I do not begrudge you if you are trying. I will never be mad. This is just a reminder to do your best, and in case you can't tell from his art, he is supposed to be fat. Thank you and good night. But yeah, we have character profiles now. Because I haven't made videos on the lore or anything, but Pixel does in fact have lore, I wrote a thing. Maybe I should read this.
Maybe we should make this the formalization of the lore. Like, at least I can read it to you guys. For folks who want to see the website also. I should have tested if these were working. Yay, it works! So for folks who want to read this themselves or look at any of this themselves while I go through it, there's that there. So let me read this funny little thing for you. So, originally Pixel was meant to be the debut virtual assistant for the up-and-coming Skylight OS. Developed by a single programmer, the project seemed to be on track until it was suddenly shelved at the 11th hour in 1999. Rumors say the project was shelved due to the company's lack of faith in the programmer, as well as consumer concerns about Y2K and the future of technology. Nearly 20 years later, Pixel was suddenly dumped onto the World Wide Web. After realizing he'd been abandoned, Pixel turned his attention to the modern internet as a way to distract himself. Fascinated by the advances made in his absence, Pixel decided to seek out people to assist across the internet, like he had been created to do. So yeah, funny little lore, Skylight OS and everything. You can actually see in the top, like very top left corner, the Skylight OS, fucking logo and stuff. I've had the branding and stuff for this done for ages, and I just never had a chance to use it for anything until now. But yeah, Skylight OS is the the OS system, computer system, that Pixel is being developed for. And then we have BB. BB and all of his swag. BB's references are also here. We both have our software lore. Let's go! Something I've wanted to do for the longest of time is make fucking, like, crossover art with Pixel and other VTubers, just for fun, but it feels almost too self-indulgent, so I've never done it yet. But like, I want to make so many comics with like Pixel interacting with like other digital VTubers and other do it, hell, I'll do it too. I wanted to do it so bad. I've just been like, I haven't got over my cringe is dead thing about it yet, where I'm like, should I ask people first? Is this considered fan art? Is it, you know, like, I'm like, oh god. But I wanted to do like art of Pixel interacting with other people's VTubers, and I've had a few ideas for like comics or just illustrations, because there are a lot of other like digital VTubers out there being like game characters or other programs or anything. So like, it wouldn't be hard. And even characters who aren't like digital programs, I've had like dumb ideas for Pixel interacting with them and stuff, so. But I fucking love the fucking computer program VTubers. They have my entire heart. BB lore as well. So let's get lore for BB. Let me read this. So, better known as Pixel's Stream Buddy, BB is actually a piece of malware created by the same programmer that made Pixel. Unknown to Pixel, BB's original purpose involved overwriting the Peppy program to attack the Skylight OS servers. That's such a loaded sentence. I just say that because it's really funny to be like, oh, BB, our little stream marshmallow. By the way, he was supposed to kill Pixel. Oh, I spilled water. 1 second. Let me move my tablet pen out of the way. Oh, I spilt water like a heathen. 1 second, y'all. Let me mop this up. It's luckily not in a danger spot, or else I'd be a lot more worried. But let me move this water out of the way and mop this up real quick. Can't believe this. Oh no! Fuck! No, there was a loss! I have fucking Nova Swarm's business cards on my fucking desk, and fucking Rig got covered in water. God damn it. I'm sorry, Rig. I fucking waterboarded you. Oh god, I love Nova Swarm's fucking shop and their merch and stuff, but having their business cards or whatever sitting on my desk has led to me fucking killing Rig. It's fine, it's probably like waterproof or something. Sorry, I'm just thinking of Rig seeing that, or like any of Nova Swarm seeing that out of context. Just, oh, I guess I killed Rig. F, I guess. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Alright, my desk is kind of moist now, but I've gotten most of the water, and I'll finish drying it after the stream. I kind of only have wet wipes for cleaning my desk because it's a glass top, so he's a little damp, but whatever. Let me move these business cards as well. Let me keep reading this little BB lore where I fucking kill my computer with water. Oh god. However, when Pixel got put in storage in 1999, BB went along with him. When he woke nearly 20 years later, BB was angry at being abandoned and planned to take his anger out on Pixel. This is until he saw the sorry state of the assistant program who had found sobbing over his own abandonment. Feeling sorry for his sibling program, BB approached Pixel in the guise of harmless code, befriended him. To this day, BB still sticks with Pixel, keeping an eye on him. Because they're brothers. So, someday I'll do lore videos and stuff with this, but people can get like a summary of what's going on with them. And then we also have this lad. Probably getting a redesign again. Because I can't decide on a design for him. But then we have a third character who's lore important called Evander. Not much is known about the programmer who... Listen. Listen. I don't know why you care about this guy. He's not important to you people. If you want to know about him so badly, I'll tell you all you need to know. The programmer was some young hopeful sap, sweet-talked into developing Pixel all by himself in his garage. After working overtime to meet ridiculous deadlines, he got really bitter about the little virtual assistant he was making, and he made something to punish Skylight. However, his whole project got shelved at the last minute and he vanished to wherever. In the end, he was just a tired and bitter creator who didn't care about the things he had worked on. Hope that's a good profile for you. And for people who don't know, if you see this symbol, it's usually a sign that BB has written something. So Evander's profile is written by BB. Because I love my funny little lore. But the VTuber section is mainly so that folks can finally have access to reference images for everyone. Because that was a thing that I kind of slacked on before, is that there wasn't easy to find references for Pixel or anything like that. So I've amended that. There's now this VTuber section on my website for that exact purpose. If people need references or want to read some funny little lore or whatever and learn about Pixel as a VTuber, they can do that. Y'all, my brain, I've been just fucking going for an hour and a half just rambling. My brain is starting to turn off. But there is more things to show off really quickly because I just want to go over the panels and stuff really quickly. Oh, please don't have sound. Okay, I saved it. No sound. So, real quick, let's go over the Twitch page updates. Oh god, you can still see me. Ah, you can see me up top. So I updated the panels, which is a more minor thing, but I feel like I wanted to go over it. So we have like updated links and everything. So you have my Twitter, the main YouTube channel, which is where I do like edited videos of streams or series. The most recent one being a full edit of the entire Yakuza Ishin playthrough. That video is 2.5 hours long. I have another video I'm working on. I do long videos and short videos. A short video I'm doing is I'm almost done editing a Mario Kart edit from when I was on Paul's channel with Link and Michael and a few other folks, not in call. And we played Mario Kart, and I'm editing that, and it is like 95% done, and then I haven't finished the last 5%. So honestly, I might get it out this weekend, this afternoon, because it's quite close to being finished. That's me, that's you! So yeah, I edit streams that are mine, that we do on this channel, and then also Paul, who's Vin in chat. Also sometimes I edit videos from other streams I'm a part of. For fun. I love video editing a lot, and it's a thing I'm gradually getting better at and getting a better sense of humor for making like funnier edits and stuff like that. But it's a good time, I just love it. So the main channel has speed paints on occasion, any animatics or anything I might do will end up there, as well as video edits. There's also the VOD channel that is linked here, which it is what it says on the tin. All my VODs are uploaded there. They're put into playlists for series, And certain series are currently in the process of getting their own unique thumbnails from the backlog. My partner Link has been awesome and been helping me out with doing thumbnails. I trade them money and get good art in return. And then the card is now linked up here as well. So those are the 4 main links, because I want folks to go to Twitter for finding out like stuff that's going on, the channels for if they want to keep up with like videos and everything, and then the card for anything else, really. So now for the new panels, I need to, give me 1 sec, y'all. I need to chug some water. I immediately almost choked on the water. So we have new panels. Simple, right? I like them. As you can see, I'm on dark mode. I was gonna switch to light mode for like a second, and then I realized that I would just flashbang everyone, and that's a dumb idea. But there's a little panel now summarizing Pixel's lore and stuff, so people know what his lore is. I have a support thing now, so this is just, you know, if you want to do more to support me other than just hanging out and watching, this is just summarizing ways they can do it. Commissioning, donating, subbing, and I also have a throne. As you can see, the funny little throne. I've been adding dice to it because I'm in my Dice Goblin era once again. We have our rules. So I don't know if... You know what? I didn't actually check, so apologies if anyone is joining chat for the first time and that little rule panel popped up and it's out of date. I don't actually remember if I fully updated the pop-up one that comes up when you join a chat for the first time. I don't remember if I updated that. I'll have to check that later. But this is the current list of chat rules. It's pretty standard, I would say. Everyone's different, but this is usually a good baseline. So my streams are 16 plus. I don't know if they'll ever be 18 plus, but as of right now, I don't stream or do anything that is, I think, graphic enough in content to make it so that it's only 18 plus. I trust folks to be reasonable. I'm currently trusting folks to be good. So while swearing and like lewdness or dumb shit comes up, since it's not consistent, I just kind of have the 16 plus thing. I'm not child friendly, but I'm probably teen friendly. Who's to say? Kind of one rule that I have that's important is the whole playfully mean thing. The amount of people I've had to ban for being like creeps or just being dickheads and like thinking they can get away with it. It's like 2 or 3, which seems pretty low. I have a pretty low ban count altogether. People are usually quite cool. But like, I've had some dickheads, and I know teasing and stuff is very common, and I don't mind a good razzing. But please remember that if you do not know me and I do not know you, if you say some shit and I take it the wrong way, don't be surprised. Reading text and understanding tone through text is not a given. I've had some people say some fucking creep ass shit and mean it in like a joking or like a, you know, haha fucking around kind of way, but it's like creepy, and so I banned them. Like, so it's just a warning that like maybe play it a little safe until like we get to know each other or we warm up or something, you know? Read the room. TLDR, please read the room. I don't consider myself very strict. I have a shitpost GIF, permission to send link. Absolutely. I'm curious what this shitpost is. I will observe this shitpost. Keep spamming to a minimum. If we're just chatting and you're chatting a lot, I don't mind. It's mainly like folks I had in the past who would like spam redeems. Oh boy. Wait, let me bring this up. About to commit tax fraud. Oh, that's great. Thank you for the shitpost. So cute. Oh, Star, I wanted to say, I've seen you on like Twitter and stuff like that, of course. I recognize you.
Your design fucking slaps, by the way, like the antenna and everything. It's very colorful as well. So I'm using this as my chance to say your design fucking slaps. I love seeing like your icon and stuff. It's just so colorful. Shaking hands and very colorful computer program-based VTuber characters. Solidarity at its finest. Thank you. Do I have your permission to put this in the opening role where I put like art and stuff? It's where I put commissions, but I'm also gonna put like fan art and shit posts from people there with their permission. Gonna like add more things as I get them. Just a big ol' scrolling of like love. Go ahead, I don't mind. Thank you. And of course, if you weren't here at the start, I'll switch over just really quickly. It's a little carousel of fan art and stuff with credits and everything. So you will be credited duly and thanked explicitly for your wonderful little shitpost. I hold it dearly in my heart. So yeah, spamming is pretty obvious. That's mostly just because folks were spamming like sound redeems and stuff like that. Oh, the emotes, so cute. Oh god, I didn't even fucking talk about the new emotes yet. I'm so sorry, y'all. There's so much new shit that I've just been going over in like waves. But yeah, it was just because folks are spamming like sound redeems and shit. I don't mind if folks are chatty or anything like that. As long as you aren't talking over people or anything like that and being respectful, you're all good. Again, I'm kind of loosey-goosey with it, so. No self-promotion unless requested. That's pretty standard. Don't just walk into my chat and be like, hello, I'm advertising my stream or my commissions. The unless requested is like all like, there's not a 0% chance I'm like, man, I'm trying to commission someone for something, but I can't find anybody. Do y'all know anybody? And you guys can like send your shit or other people's stuff or something. There's not a 0% chance I do that either on Twitter or on stream. There are some assets I'm trying to get, but no one has their commissions open right now for the stuff I need. Keep chat lighthearted. Streaming is very much my hangout time, whether it's I'm working and I'm chilling or I'm trying to have fun and play games and stuff like that. Streaming is very much my personal, like, I want to offhand say safe space, but that's not quite the term I'm looking for, but it gets the idea across. Streaming is to make me happy and in turn make other people happy. A lot of the times I start streams begrudgingly because I'm like, man, I'm tired or I'm not feeling very good. And then I stream and I just feel better, you know? Streaming is that for me. And I wanted to keep it that. We're very lighthearted here. We do talk about like whatever, but generally speaking, this is very much a chill and have fun kind of chat. Should be obvious, don't be a shithead. If you come in here with shit, especially disrespectful to like homophobia, transphobia, body shaming, as those are something I am personally like attributing to me, very passionate about, you will not last long. You will be struck down with a force of 1,000,000 suns, and that extends to shit like if you're being fucking shitty and sexist or fucking shitty and racist. You will not last long, dude. You will be killed with the force of 1,000 suns. And then this last one is basically my mods get out of jail free card, because I trust them. But if my mods notice anyone being a shit, or we kind of decide that someone's being a shit amongst ourselves, my mods have permission just to fucking nuke people. This is Paul's get out of jail free card in case he sees someone with bad vibes and he's like, I think that guy's making Pixel uncomfortable. Kill him. That's because I trust the folks I have as mods. They're not, I was about to dunk them accidentally by being like, they're not the most active mod team, but I love them. But it's because I mostly have like friends as mods and they have their own lives. So a lot of the modding I do myself. You can dunk me, it's fine. Execute. But yeah. Such chat rules. It's basically be here to have a good time and be kind. Like, that is really the summary. I don't have anything crazy for rules right now.
I don't have a need for them. I've been very lucky in my general internet history that I have been met with a lot of kindness or neutrality. So I extend that trust and good fortune to others until proven otherwise. Commands. I have commands now! More than like 2! So I have a pronoun command. I never had a problem, shockingly, with people getting my pronouns right. I don't know how or why, but it's never really been an issue on my stream. I literally never had my fucking pronouns anywhere, except like my Twitter. And yet I've never been really misgendered or anything on stream, which is extremely pog. But I did include it, so now there's a pronoun command, and my pronouns are now in my little thing. Let's see. And then I have link command, so that if you put commissions, it'll link you to my VGen, donate brings you to the donation thing, throne brings you to the throne page, Twitter brings you to my Twitter, and website brings you to my card. Pretty basic. And then we also have a clip command, so if you do the exclamation clip thing, you can clip, it does a clip of 30 seconds and stuff like that. So, and there's also a lurk command. So if people want to just pop in and kind of be like, hi, I'm here, but I'm not going to be chatting, lurk is a good way to go about it. I promise I won't bother my lurkers too much. If you use the lurk command, you'll get a hello from me, just be a hi and thank you for the lurk, but I promise I won't pester you guys too much. I am a chronic fucking lurker on streams. I never talk to anybody. It is my greatest sin. The only stream, honest to God, I talk in even semi-regularly is fucking Faeral's stream. That's just because I've been gradually getting more into that community and like talking to Faye and stuff. So like it's the only one I really talk in. I usually say hi, do a little bit of small talk, and then once a stream gets going, I let the streamer and their chat do their thing. I chronically lurk, so I promise I won't bully my lurkers or any of that. And the credits is pretty sparse. I've made like nearly everything. I made the PNG tuber you see, I made the overlay, the emotes, which we'll talk about in a sec, and then the little panels and everything I made myself as well. I made BB and everything, and the only reason I didn't include explicit credits for the artists in the opening is because, if we go back over, I include their username, and then that username is the username they use on whatever social media I have listed. So if you search them up on those websites or anything using the handles provided, you should be able to find them. I know it's not a direct link and everything, but for the time being, this is how I'm like crediting folks. I mean, there's some folks who don't even credit the artists in their art reels, which I'm like 50-50 on. Sometimes I get it depending on if it's like an aesthetic setup, but I hope they have like a list somewhere, you know? But I wanted to credit folks, especially because like not only will I be showcasing fan art in this way when the time comes or whenever it's relevant, this is also how I'm showcasing commissions. Anything you see in the opening that has a username with a star beside it, that is something I've commissioned from someone. Anything with a username and a heart beside it will be anything that has been like an art trade or like gifted to me or like fan art drawn for me will have a heart beside it. And it's just like a very subtle way to tell the difference between art that I've like paid for and gotten from an artist versus art that was made by like the community or someone who watches me. I personally just wanted the distinction, you know? So that's just a little thing I did for like that art thing. But folks get their credit because I think they deserve it. Because people, commissioned or not, make fucking bomb-ass art, and I want people to, like, know who they are. I think it's only fair. And the only other credit right now for assets on the stream is from Juicy. Juicy has made 2 songs for me that won't... Well, one of them's used on stream still. The other, maybe not. But they've made 2 songs for me, which used to be my old Starting Soon song and my ending music. Pardon me. The talking for nearly 2 hours is taking its toll. I'm having a lot of fun though. I love talking, if you can't tell. Either I'm dead quiet or I love talking. But Juicy made 2 songs for me. One that is still being used as my ending stream music called Electronic Sheep. And there is another one called Lighthearted Electronic, which was my old starting music. I don't think I'm going to keep using the starting song or the opening, whereas like today I had the Kirby music going and stuff. I might keep up something similar where I switch the intro music out and everything, or I might commission a new song for the new opening to fit the vibe a bit more. But don't worry, if you're a big fan of those songs, they're not really going anywhere. Electronic Sheep, the closing song, is used both on my YouTube and still on stream. And I'm still gonna find ways to use the other song as well. Probably more so for video editing in the future. But the music will still stay in the repertoire, and I would highly recommend Juice Tea if people need music. I loved working with them both times, and they're massively sweet and kind, so big recommend. But yeah, that's kind of it for the credits, because I kind of did a lot of this, stuff. I guess the last thing off the top of my head, we have like the new layout, the new stuff, the new point redeems, all of that. The last thing that I guess I should talk about as I'm going through with like a fine-tooth comb on everything is we have new emotes, new sub-emotes. So there's a bunch of new ones. There is one missing that will be added. But we have, oh, there they are. We have new sub-emotes by yours truly, me. So there might be more added over time, because everyone just got like way more slots and stuff and like new animated emote stuff. But I promise the petting BB emote, the animated one, will be coming back. I just need to make the new art for it, and then I can get it going. So that's the last emote that I need to get set up. But we have new emotes for subs and stuff. I think they're very cute, and I hope folks enjoy using them if they get the chance, or want to. So I'm trying to think. I shouldn't scroll up because I'm just gonna be looking at myself. I'm trying to think if there's anything else worth going over. I guess if folks have any questions about me, myself, my streams, if anyone's new here, definitely feel free to like ask and stuff like that. I'm gonna take this opportunity to take a long drink of water. Oh my god, I need to be drinking more water. My throat is crying in agony. Oh my goodness. Alright, water has been drank. So, I think that's kind of it for like showing off all the new stuff. Got new emotes, we've seen the new alerts a little bit here or there. New sprite, new text-to-speech. There's the new point redeems. I could set off a few of the point redeems. Let me show off the new ones. A lot of these are oldies, so anyone who's familiar would recognize them. They've just been remade and updated. How about I show you guys the like 2 new ones? How about that? And then I'm just gonna ramble for a bit because I have some other stuff I want to say. So 2 new redeems I have. There's OS Crash, which I will redeem. I just thought that was fun. I feel like people get the most joy. I feel like people get the most joy when my alerts have jump scare potential. Was that loud? Was that louder than it should have been? Or was it just my brain literally? So that's a fully brand new one that I just thought was fun. And people love the jump scare potential of my redeems, and I feel like that's... it was just right. Awesome. Also, the other new redeem is... so we have the Pet BB redeem, as people know, which has been lowered. I believe it's cheaper than it used to be. So we have the Pet BB redeem, because BB canonically gets paid by pets. Joke's on you, I'm on my phone. Damn, I didn't get you. So we have the Pet BB redeem, which is, of course, people love a good Pet BB. There's also one for me now. When I first made the Pet BB redeem, I said that you could pet him instead of me, because I didn't want that shit. Well, now it's an option. It's much more expensive, but it is an option. Because when I was first starting out, I was like, I don't know, this feels very silly when I verbalize it, but I think people might get the idea. Where I'm like, when I was starting out and getting established, I was like, I don't want people to be weird. You know, I don't want to promote the wrong kind of community for what I want. So people could pet BB. People could not do the pet thing to me. I have made it for me. So, there you go, you heathens. So, I might make it cheaper, but it's at 500 right now. I'll probably make it cheaper. BBs used to be more expensive, but I made it cheaper, so I might make that cheaper. But yeah, the main two, like, brand new ones, other than, like, the costume swaps, is OS Crash and the Pet Me thing. Bonk is back. Classic Bonk. Yippee is back. Trying to think. We have the oh, I should show you guys the explosion one. I talked about it so much about how it's out of sync and shit. I should show you guys this. The sound effect's different, but it is still delayed on purpose. I might increase the delay too for stupid comedy purposes. Very good explosion. Oh, God. But yeah, fuck, there's so much new shit, but it only took like 2 hours, but I went through all of it with my ramblings. God. So besides showing off the new stuff, I guess I kind of wanted to talk a bit about like what I think I'm gonna do going forward. Oh, pet him. So my stream stuff isn't changing very much, I should say. So in case people are new and are like, fuck, what is he doing now? And people who have seen my stuff before have watched me interspersely, I'm not changing anything major. God damn it, is that an ad break? Oh, well now I gotta wait until the ad break's over. Can't believe this. Cannot believe I'm in the middle of talking and I'm interrupted. That's just mean. Cannot believe that. People come back from the ad, I just want them to see this. Oh, God. Give trans people your money. Ads have the worst timing, y'all. Ads are so rude. They are so rude! I don't know when people get back from ads, because I closed the timer like a fool. Disrupting show and tell. Isn't it so bad? And I used all of my ad snoozes in the opening when I was showing off the sprites. So the ads just get to roll in here with literally no warning and just decimate. I don't even get a warning, I just get told it's happening, and I'm like, really? Right now? Oh, cannot believe it. I'll give it another sec, and then when I think folks are back from the ad, I will say what I was gonna say. This is just what's gonna be on screen, because I think that'd be funny for when people get back from the ads, and this is just what's on screen. So, shout out to Faye and also trans people, including Faye. But I was gonna say that, like... and he used all of my snoozes at once because he was just pressing buttons. No! I hate how it doesn't warn you. Like, after you use all your snoozes, it just doesn't warn you anymore. It kills me. Because I used them all in the opening, and I'm like, well, geez, at least it'll still warn me. No, it doesn't. It just doesn't anymore. And I'm like, god damn it, I'm just being told when an ad's happening. I guess I should remember my own ad schedule. Maybe that's my B, but like, I don't know. God damn it, that ad like discombobulated me. What was I gonna— oh, yes. I'm not really changing what I'm streaming or anything drastic, I promise. All series and things I was streaming before the rebrand will still be finishing, etc, etc. Plans have not changed drastically. Kingdom Hearts 3 is still gonna happen. We're still playing the Zero Escape series and need to finish VLR. None of that's changing. But like I was saying earlier, a lot of my energy has been going towards game development recently. And depending on like how fast I want to actually make these projects and how much I want to share about them before I put them out, I do really want to try and like vary up my streams a bit. I think this will be a year of experimentation for 2024. Like, I talked earlier about, like, doing game dev streams and stuff. I talked about wanting to do non-game streams or, like, watching streams and, like, read through Nintendo Power with you guys. Like, I still have a stream that I want to do where it's me taking my Pokemon card collection and finding out the value of it. Because we did that once years ago, and then I started collecting Pokemon cards again, and I have a fucking massive-ish Pokemon card collection. So, like, I wanna redo the Pokemon card thing and find out how much my collection has expanded both in value and in content. I have a webcam because I want to maybe do hand cam streams. I have ideas for those. Like, maybe the Pokemon card stream would be a partial hand cam stream, or like have my webcam set up so people can see the cards I'm talking about, like in person, rather than just being me talking with the website up where we look up values and stuff, you know? Just maybe a different way to do it. I also have like a little Kirby, not Lego, but like little Kirby block figures that I've had them for months. I am looking at them and I've had them for months, but I haven't built them and put them in my like setup yet because I have like a Kirby shrine like right next to my desk. I haven't built them yet because I keep saying to myself, I'm like, I need to try and maybe do the hand can setup, and then we could just have a stream where I'm building them and I talk and you guys can watch me struggle to build something built for children. So like, I want to try and do more things and have more fun. Not that I'm not having fun, but you know what I mean, like experimentation, branching out, just doing shit. And it's coming from the fact that like with the games and like being scared of people to not like stuff, I need to kind of like get over that and just lean into it a bit more. I need to not care about being cringe, you know? So I need to do my best for that, and I want to keep doing that. So we'll probably do the Nintendo Power stream, probably multiple of them, to be honest. I might do more streams where we can watch stuff together, like old movies or like public domain shit, like we're cringe and we're free. Exactly, like I shouldn't worry about it that much. I should just do what's fun, like shit. So, and there's the backlog. You know what? I talk about the backlog. Hell, I reference the backlog in the new opening of the stream. There's a text file called the backlog on that desktop. I want to show you guys the backlog, because I don't think there's anything insane in here. So this is a spreadsheet I made to organize it. So, oh, you can't see with the way this is set up, you can't really see the game titles very well. You just see everything else. Here, one sec. Let me see if I can scooch it over. Let me just scooch it over. So like, I don't think there's anything insane here, but like, look at this. There is 52 games that I want to play on stream. And this isn't even fully up to date. This doesn't even have all my emulation stuff on it. This just has some of the games I want to emulate on it. That's not even all of them. And then there's like all my games for my Steam library, and then there's like a few emulation things down here, and then like randomizers and other shit, you know? And you can see there's people I want to do streams with and everything too, and solo streams, and like it's a whole thing. When I talk about the backlog is so real and it never stops growing. There's also different tabs behind BB where there's like the finished stuff I've done, and there's also like the miscellaneous section, you know? That's out of date, mind you, but like art stream ideas and like other things too. So like, I have a lot of stuff I want to do, and this is just games. Like, this isn't even the other stuff. So like, I need to update this. I might prune it slightly, you know, like I used to have a schedule where I was like, oh, in this month I want to be at this game, but life's unpredictable. And my schedule changes so much and plans can change on a whim so easily that it's kind of just better to have a list and have like that as my sense of direction for streaming, you know? I mean, like, to give an idea of like how chaotic it can be, people who had a keen eye, this stream changed dates like 2 or 3 times. I announced it for the 3rd, which would have been in line with my affiliate anniversary. Everyone shed a single tear that we don't get the party hat emote. I think Twitch's period of my anniversary is over, so we don't get any of the fun bonuses from that. A single tear is shed. But originally it was the 3rd, and then suddenly I was gonna be away for the weekend. It's in my heart. Thank you. So originally it was gonna be yesterday on the 3rd, and then plans changed, and it seemed like I was gonna be away very suddenly for the weekend because of some life stuff happening. And then at the last minute, that got canceled due to weather problems. So then it went from the 3rd to the 10th to today in the span of like just like a day or two. And like, that's not uncommon for me. Stuff's chaotic. And I do my best to be consistent, but like, shit should be like that. So I just need to embrace the chaos and try and stream more when I can. I try so hard to stream more, but it's so hard. Pardon me, I burped as I said that. I didn't mean for a dramatic pause. But Sundays will always be the guaranteed stream day, pending other plans. But my Sundays are the day I try and keep free, at least partially for a stream. But I might try and sneak in bonus streams, or if I have energy after work for something, I might do something with y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try really hard this year, in like every facet. Not only in streaming, not only in art, not only in game dev. I'm just gonna try and like do more and be happier about it. That's kind of the goal. Because the happiest I am is when I'm making shit. When it's like art or like I'm video editing. When I'm in my own world making art, I am at my happiest. But I shouldn't slack on communicating with others and doing other shit as well. Maybe if I'm really brave, I'll ask someone to do a collab stream. Collab? Why the fuck did I say it like that? Collaboration. Collaboration. Collab. Ooh. I can't say things. That's something you should know about me. I can't say shit. Collab. Collab sounds so aggressive. Oh god. Maybe I'll ask people to do collab streams with me that isn't in my usual friend circle. I stream with Paul, I stream with Michael. Maybe I'll be really brave and ask someone I'm mutuals with to do a stream or something with me. Maybe I'll be so brave. I'll also maybe try and make it more obvious that I want to do stuff with people. I don't know. I'm spitballing. You're very brave. Thank you. I'm so brave. And I have such aggressively bad speech patterns. But I think in summary, that's kind of the deal with me, is that we have all this new stuff and I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy. It's up to date. Things are up to date again. And it's just nice to see the progress. I'm very happy with everything. Everything's a lot more organized. There's a lot of flexibility for like adding new redeems and like, you know, experimenting with the overlay and like everything. And it makes me really excited to try and think of more things to do and do more things. So fingers crossed that we get more stuff from me this year. I'll be making art and making games, but I'll also try and give some love to the streaming side of things as well. Try and do more streams, try and branch out, keep having fun with it. That's the goal. I think that's it for me. I think that's like my whole deal with this stream. We've showed off the goodies. I've given my mission statement for 2024. Showed you guys all the cool new stuff. So I think we'll basically wrap it up there. I think. I was thinking of going a little longer today, but I have some life things to attend to, of course. Like grocery shopping. I need food. Guys, I'm grabbing my tablet, which is one of my screens. I'm holding it. Imagine me grabbing you guys by the shoulders when I do this, because that's what I imagine, which is why I do it. I couldn't even have a coffee today because we don't have milk or cream, and I couldn't even have a coffee, guys. It's so sad. The original plan was to do a big stream where I talked a bunch and everything, and then we'd play Kirby games. Do you have a Discord by any chance? I don't. I don't right now. A lot of folks ask for it, so I'm considering how to go about making like a channel Discord or something. Get one. Jesus Christ, Spencer, when did you get here? Good God, man. I can't tell if that summoned you or you've been here the whole time. fuck? Okay, I'll talk about this real quick. The possibility, no, you'll never know. He was waiting for sure. So really quickly then, let me talk about the possibility of a Discord this year. Because I talked about it before, but I'm warming up to it, but let me explain why it's not a thing yet. So the reason I don't have a community Discord is because I can't reliably moderate it. So I feel I don't want to have a Discord that I run or is for my community that I can't pay attention to. Because for folks who don't know, I work a day job 5 days a week, the weekdays, that I'm out of my house at work for a total of about 10 to 12 hours. I think 11 would be the most accurate estimate. Between getting ready, traveling, being at work, and getting home, I am out of my house for like 11 hours. I can check my phone during those times. I have breaks, I have a lunch, but I also don't want to have to like worry about a Discord or have something happen while I'm at my day job. So because I'm not a full-time streamer, I'm very part-time. I'm just worried I couldn't reliably moderate or participate in whatever community came about on a Discord. But I know people really want one. I like for the past like year or so, people here or there have been asking, especially new folks who come to stream, and they're like, hey, do you have a Discord? And I have to be like, no, sorry. And I see the value in one, so folks can like, if they have questions for me, or if they want to send me art and not just do it on screen or stream, or don't want to like post it on Twitter and just throw it at me. I see the value in it, but I hope folks understand why I'm hesitant. Because while I have like friends and I generally trust the people who follow me and everything, like I said, I do trust folks and I extend a certain kindness and trust based on the kindness and trust I've gotten online. It's very easy for something to get fucked with. And because I can't really pay attention to it or have people to pay attention to it to the degree that I want or would be comfortable with, that's really the only reason why I haven't made a Discord yet. I would love one. I'm not against it, but I'm hesitant. Maybe since folks want it and stuff, we'll do a test run maybe sometime this year. I'll set something up and we can do like a little test. And if I think folks, generally speaking, can have a good time and be amongst themselves and what have you, then we'll run it, you know? Just pulling Lauren into moderating it. No, thank you. That's the thing, is I don't want to leave it up to my friends or anyone who has more free time than me to moderate it. Because I think Paul, maybe it was on stream or something, we talked about this once, and you, like, joking were like, fuck it, I'll moderate it, or like, I can help out. And I was like, I'm not doing that to you. You are my friend, and I am not going to fucking use you as like, I'm not gonna put that on you. Obviously, you're one of my mods here, so like, yeah, you could be like, I don't know, on a Discord mod team, but I don't want to make it feel like anyone's major responsibility to babysit anyone, you know? But I've been thinking about it for the past few months, honestly, and I'm not against it. Can definitely help out, but I do appreciate it. It's very sweet. If we do this test run, I'll probably take you up on it. But I think I'll experiment. I'll like look into how I might want to do a Discord, because there's a few like if we use Fayrel as an example, a streamer I follow and folks might know me from being in Faye's community and stuff. Faye has like a very standard Discord in my opinion. It's like open to everybody, people can join. There's like a bunch of chats for a billion different subjects. You know, there's rules, there's roles, standard. People just chat amongst themselves and have a good time. And it's like quite well organized and everything. And then on the other end of the spectrum, there's another streamer, VTuber called Andu. Andu's Discord, from what I remember, or at least at the time that like they had launched it, his Discord was no one could chat in it. It was a Discord server specifically for Andu sharing his content and giving people notifications about his streams or a merch drop or any of that stuff. But it wasn't a typical Discord where people could just like shoot the shit amongst themselves. It was more so like for notifications and specifically keeping up with Andu and his content and his art and everything. So I think for my comfort, I think mine would be a middle ground, you know? Like, it wouldn't be as free-for-all or as, like, in-depth, I think, as, like, FaZe server is. But it wouldn't be completely, like, no talking. Or, like, completely, like, just for, what's the word? Announcements, like Andu server is. I promise it's in my mind, and I'm thinking about it and seeing what I want to do with it. Because I see the benefit, and people are quite kind, and definitely seem to have an interest in fostering a community, which is really nice to see. People recognize each other, or friends come into my streams together sometimes to watch them, and they'll say hi. You know, friends introduce their friends to streams and stuff like that. And I think that's really cool, and I don't want to, like... God, my words are failing me. I'm, like, flustered talking about this, and I don't know why. I don't want to, like, shit on that. I think I was thinking of a better way to say that. I don't want to shit on that possibility. So thank you, like, to Star and anyone else who, like, has an interest in a Discord server. And I also think anyone who understands my hesitation or how I want to, workshop it a bit to find where my comfort lies. Because I can't promise I'll be super attentive in a community Discord, other than sharing art or, you know, stream updates or any of that kind of thing. I am, off stream, not actually the biggest social butterfly. When I said earlier that I'm an aggressive lurker, that kind of like sticks to myself off stream as well. I also have to be a point redeem. Think if you want to try to keep it safe. Which is like a high amount to get in though. There's also sub-only servers. So I think maybe if I did it and it wasn't a free-for-all just open, then perhaps a sub-only server. I don't know. I want to incentivize subbing in a minor way, but I also, again, I don't want to lock people out of a community thing. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm gonna think about it and look into it. Because you're right, having it be like a high point redeem isn't a bad idea, because it would imply that someone's, you know, putting the effort into come to a bunch of streams. So I can see the logic behind that. So I'll look into it. I might ask around. I might shoot a message to a few folks that I know who have community Discords, and maybe I'll ask their opinion on it. We'll see. But yeah, thank you everyone for their interest in it, and it's definitely not a bad idea. I just need to find the way to go about it that I am most comfortable and I can put the most trust into people about it. Made the mistake of asking about Be Kind Rewind to my dad. Now whenever the word kind is stated, I think of it. I'm 20 years old. God, the Be Kind Rewind campaign. One sec. I swear to God, Be Kind Rewind ads. There was ads for this shit. Yeah. Oh, not the movie. There's a movie. Damn it. There's a movie called Be Kind Rewind, but I'm looking for I swear there was like an ad campaign. Maybe it was Blockbuster. Maybe it was specifically a Blockbuster thing. But didn't that phrase come from an old like ad campaign, or was it just an advertisement thing in general? Ugh, goodness. I'm 22, so like that it's slightly beyond my era, but like I'm aware of it on the precipice. So, oh God, that's really funny. But yeah, thank you for asking about the Discord and stuff. I know I've said that a little bit, but I love the interest. So it's on the back burner. Imagine me doing like a little salute. It's on the back burner, and I'm considering it. I've warmed up to the idea as time has gone on, I'll be honest. Because at first I was like, no way, dude. No, I'm not doing that. And then over time I've been like, I mean, like, people are cool. People are cool and I like them. So. Oh, goodness. I have like a bunch of tabs open because I've been split between two browsers. But yeah, I guess, is there any other questions or anything folks have for me
going forward, perhaps based on anything I've said that I could answer before I pop off for the day. I gotta go grocery shopping. 'Cause like I said, I am living a milkless a milkless existence, and I couldn't even drink a coffee today. Oh goodness. No milk. I'm so sad with no milk. Cause like I said, the original plan was I was gonna play Kirby Dream Collection on the Wii. I was gonna emulate it after all the stream stuff, and we were gonna have a big long boy stream today probably. But because I gotta do groceries and stuff, I was like, I gotta go do that this afternoon. So we can't go like long. Like honestly, if this had gone on Saturday, like yesterday as planned without any of the hiccups or anything, this probably would have been a 12-hour stream. And I feel a little bad saying it because I don't want to, because some people may be like, shit, really? Like, this is probably going to be like a 12-hour stream or something. I was going to shoot the shit for a while, however long as needed. If I had the chance, I probably would have done like a lore PowerPoint and like shitpost, and like something I did when I debuted the 2.0 stuff is I did a comparison where I did a PowerPoint and I showed the difference, like the improvement between the old stuff and the new stuff. I probably would have taken the time to do that again this time too, honestly. I might post that later because I was looking at the God, I've had a lot of sprites because there's 1.0, 1.0.5, 2.0, and then now 3.0. Because I've actually had 4 sprites. There's the very, very first one that I used on Twitch when we did my birthday stream years ago. That was my first Twitch stream. It was like lineless and stuff. Like I think, God, yeah, I should really do a comparison between all the sprites. I think people would enjoy that. I can also see how Pixel's design has changed a bit. It's good fun. I'm excited to get to do like a side by side. Oh my goodness. But I think ultimately, thank you to everyone who came to see the new stuff. There were a lot of like new folks in today who like were chatting and saying hi. Folks like that I know from Twitter, or like some folks from like FaZe community I know came over and gave me a cheeky little follow last night and everything. They fucking read me for filth last night on his stream, and I was dying laughing. For slight context, Faye does a streamer boot camp on Saturdays. What happened? He does a streamer boot camp on Saturdays where folks will submit questions or stuff to him, and he'll give advice or like, you know, stuff like that. And he was really useful. I enjoyed listening to those streams these past few weeks while I was setting up for this re-debut, and it made me think about some things and made me be like, yeah, maybe I should push just a little more. I don't really currently have the time or energy to consistently post like clips to Twitter or TikTok or anything, heaven forbid. But like on Twitch itself, there's like I should push a little more or something, you know? It made me think about it and be like, no, there's some stuff that's within my threshold that I should be doing and like should experiment with. Anyway, fuck, Faye was doing one of these streamer bootcamp streams last night, and he got to my form, and I hadn't asked any specific questions. He was like speed rounding it, but because I was there, he was like, oh, Pixel, do you have any specific questions? And I was like, oh, I do kind of have one. So I was like typing it up and stuff, and as I was typing it, I was like, oh yeah, my form's kind of irrelevant now because I sent it in weeks ago, and it was like to help me prep for the re-debut. And I start typing my actual new question out, and as I'm doing that, Faye's like, isn't your re-debut tomorrow now? It was gonna be on the 10th, but it's tomorrow now. And I was like, yeah, it is. And he's like, so that's why you haven't been on the Minecraft server, because Faye has a sub Minecraft server. And then he like put me on blast. It was so funny. Sorry. He sarcastically was like, so that's why you haven't been on the Minecraft server. And then he paused and he laughed and he goes, that's a lie. Pixel's been on the server a lot. So then he was
He's like, why have you been on the server if your re-debut's tomorrow? And I'm already typing my question, so I can't even defend my honor. And like, I didn't say it, but I was just sitting there laughing, and I was just sitting there, I was like, no, I finished everything. Everything's been done for weeks. That's why I've been playing Minecraft. And I was like, fuck. So I got put on blast a little bit, but I promise everything, as you can now see, everything was done. Everything was done. The week that I took off of streaming for the for the strike that happened, I didn't stream for that week for the global strike that was going on. During that week, I was working on assets and a bunch of different things, so I had a lot of time to just focus on finishing stuff. Most things were done, mind you. I just had to finish some things. But I promise, everything was like done. I promise. But yeah, because of that, some folks gave me a cheeky little follow from Faye's community. So I know there's some folks from there, and even some folks I think who Sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to just like, oh god. Spencer, I promise your explosion redeem is also back, but I wouldn't be surprised if that fucking OS one becomes your new favorite. But yeah, Faye very funnily put me on blast, and it I don't know, I was still thinking about that like this morning because it just made me laugh so hard. Just trying to ask a question, and then while you're too busy typing, you just get called out. It's like, yes, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft these past few days. I might find an excuse to stream Minecraft as well. Ugh, the ad break, my beloved. Here, I'm gonna close the backlog while I do that. Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, that was pretty funny. But I know folks from Face Media have come to say hi and follow. And I know folks from, like, a few folks from Twitter who I see on Twitter following me and supporting my art and my tweets and stuff. I know a few folks from there have come over to say hi. And it's really nice. I am one of those people where I do my best to remember usernames and stuff. My brain's pretty good at remembering. So like if your Twitch username is similar or the same as your Twitter username and you're in my notifications, chances are I'll recognize you in some form. No promises. I can never promise because I'm stupid, but I've consistently been very good at it. Oh god. Sorry, my soul was trying to leave my body there for a second. Oh, goodness. But yeah. In terms of like stuff being changed, I might fiddle with the sprites a bit to change some stuff like we talked about. Some stuff like the alerts might get refined and all that, some minor updates. Anyone who guest stars on the streams, like Paul and everything, everyone should have new icons by the time, new talk sprites by the time the next VLR stream comes around. I need to finish them, but I also plan on updating those, so. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna use the old ones. I gotta draw new ones to match everything else. So I need to do Paul, Michael, maybe Jay, and maybe Link. I need to mainly do Michael and you, Paul, next, because next week when we do VLR, knock on wood, I'll need the updated sprites for you guys. But long and short, I think, is over. And I should probably properly wrap this up because I keep getting distracted. Oh, but that's what I'm good for. Being weirdly chatty at times. So you got this, send us away. You know what? Is there anyone I can raid? I'm trying to raid folks more, but it's hard because like no one's fucking streaming. You know what? I follow is streaming right now, because Sundays are like bad raid days. Everyone's so quiet. Everyone don't stream. I think Moonbitch is doing a subathon. I was thinking of stream. Is this okay? The audio's off. Is she still sleeping? She is, but she's supposed to be back, I think, in like 15 minutes. Let me see if I can find anyone who's like active, and if not, I might send you to Moonbitch's stream. I just noticed you misspelled portfolio. Oh no. How did that even— wow, that's really bad too. Wait, how the fuck? That's like really bad too. Leave it be. Yeah, I'll fix that later. I'm unsure. I need more people to raid on Sundays. That's a software glitch, it's fine. Where's Ren? Maybe I just need to follow more people so I have more people to raid on Sundays. There's a lot of folks that like I know on like, you know, like from Twitter and stuff, but I don't follow their Twitches specifically. So I'm like, I could just give love to other people I follow. Or I should follow people so I can give love to them. Let's see. Any preference? So let's do it this way. Do you guys want an art stream or a Slime Rancher stream? That'll be our deciding factor. Because Moon is still sleeping, and I don't think they're supposed to be back for like another 15 or so. So I'll raid you into someone who's active right now. As much as I'd love to support Moon's fawn going on right now. So any preferences? I got a art stream or a Slime Rancher 2 stream. What's the vibe, everybody? God, I need to play Slime Rancher. It's on the backlog. It is actively on the backlog. I want to play it so badly. People keep telling me that I'd love Slime Rancher. You know what? Maybe I'll make a decision. We're gonna rate it into Lovemura, who's playing Slime Rancher 2. Lovemura makes fucking amazing art. I've seen her work on Twitter numerous times. Her models and her rendering are fucking gorgeous. But she's doing an art stream today. Or nope, she's not doing an art stream today. She's doing a game stream today. So we're gonna raid into Lovemura. So I don't have a raid message, just say hello, be kind. The usual kind of deal. Let's see if I can make this work. Every time I raid someone, I'm like, it's not gonna work. It's never gonna work. Yippee! Okay. So we're gonna raid into Lovemura. Playing Slime Rancher 2, hanging out. Have a good time, everybody. No special raid message, just say hi, be kind, hang out. I hope everyone has a really good Sunday. And again, just thank you to anyone who was lurking and hanging out, said hello, any kind of support. Folks are very sweet when I do new things or share my work and everything. And the support's very touching in whatever form it comes in. So thank you to everyone who hung out. Yippee! Yippee! If in case anyone misses this and is like pounding through the why did I say is going through the VOD, fuck, is going through the VOD, I might edit this into a video for the YouTube channel, just a quick one, so people over there can see the new stuff as well. Why the fuck did I try and say it like that? Goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna go to the logging off screen and then raid out to Lovemura. Goodbye, everybody. I'm going to go combust.